This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your NHL play of the day for Friday, January 13th. Let's get to it. Winnipeg taking on Arizona. I am not the kind of bettor that likes on a regular basis to lay minus 145 on the road. It's just not something that I'm comfortable with as a bet in my portfolio on a routine basis. It's just not something I'm looking to do very often. I'm making an exception here in this game. We're going to look toward the Winnipeg Jets laying the price on the road against the hapless, and I mean hapless, Arizona Coyotes. This is such a bad hockey team, you can't even describe it. I mean, they are 1-9 in their last 10 games. Their only victory was a 2-1 shootout win in their last game against the New York Islanders in a game they got outshot in. Just not a very good hockey team. I mean, they're totally rebuilding at this point in time. They've got tons of injuries. You look at all the guys that are out for this Arizona Coyotes team. Max Domi's been out for a while with a hand injury. When you've got very little offense as it is to begin with, and you lose Max Domi, one of your better offensive weapons, it's definitely a problem. Martinuk, a good left winger who's played good at times for this team, is out with an upper body injury. Martin Hanzal has missed the last game with a lower body injury. He may or may not play in this game for the Coyotes. So they've got a litany of injury issues, and that's on top of the fact that they're just not a very good hockey team. And you look at their home record, it's been terrible. I mean, 7-12 on home ice for this Arizona team. It's a minimal home ice edge. We know they don't get great crowd support in Glendale for their home games. So to me, Arizona, an easy team to bet against. Now the question is, Winnipeg, they're a very erratic, very inconsistent, very mediocre hockey team. I think that has become pretty clear. When you are at the halfway point of the season and you've got a 20-24 record, pretty much is mediocrity personified when you have that kind of record at this stage of the season. However, Winnipeg is coming off really a truly embarrassing loss at home against Montreal, 7-4. Head coach Paul Maurice during that game called a timeout and just absolutely tore the shit out of his team for how poorly they were playing. He was yelling and screaming up and down the bench at everyone on that Winnipeg Jets team, saying, wake up and get going. There was way too much, just poke your sticks out, use that as a way to defend someone. There was nobody taking the body, nobody, playing the puck. It was just, little going fishing on a fishing expedition. Hey, let's put our stick out there, see if maybe we can get the puck away from the other team. No, that's a weak effort. That's a pansy effort. Paul Maurice knew it. He called his team out for it, and I would think you are going to get a much stronger Winnipeg Jets team here tonight, a much stronger effort. He talked about it as well in the press conference following the practice yesterday, saying that, I shouldn't need to say anything more to my hockey team. The actions on the ice should speak louder than words. I expect us to be ready, and we know we have to respond. So, Paul Maurice not happy. Obviously, the team not happy. A lot of the players, the key players, Blake Wheeler, Mark Scheifele, all talked about it after the game, saying, we got to be a lot better than this. And as long as you bring effort to the ice and a focus and an intensity to the ice, doesn't matter how good or bad you are, if you bring that, you can beat the Arizona Coyotes. That's all there is to it. I mean, that's really all you need. Give us an effort. Give me an effort, and you can beat the Arizona Coyotes these days. Just an effort will do, and you can probably beat this team. That is how bad things have gone for the Arizona Coyotes. So yeah, am I crazy about laying this kind of price? No. But, you look at Paul Maurice, when he says it after the practice too, we didn't play hard enough, that is an indictment on the hockey team from an effort perspective, from an intensity perspective. And I think you're going to see Winnipeg atone for that tonight. Usually teams off a loss and the coach is upset. That's a good bet on situation. I think it's an even stronger bet on situation considering the fact they're taking on what is an absolutely lousy Arizona Coyotes team. So let's go ahead. Let's make this official. Let's go with the Winnipeg Jets minus 145, rotation number 61. The Winnipeg Jets laying a little bit more of a steeper price than I normally do, but I think the situation dictates it, and the situation makes it worth it to lay it with Winnipeg over Arizona for your play of the day in NHL action for Friday, January 13th. All right, that'll wrap it up. I'm Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review. We'll be back on Saturday with another play of the day from the large Saturday NHL card. Until then, enjoy the games and good luck.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.